All right, let's see here. Let's see if everybody's still ready and listening very quietly. Give me 2 claps. Oh, 2 claps and a snap. 2 claps and a snap and a clap. All right, now that's what I'm talking about. Now I want to hear everybody say, way not cool. I couldn't hear you. Sometimes it's way not cool. There you go, because that's how it is. That is just exactly how it is. My name's Hetlena Johnson. I work for eChalk Incorporated, and I absolutely love education. I love it. I believe it stands for everything that we need in life, learning. So, but from the words of my 16-year-old niece, sometimes it can be way not cool. Some of y'all didn't want to say that because you have your bosses here, right? Okay, so it's just sometimes way not cool. That's what it's all about. And like she tells me, she says, Auntie, don't get it twisted. I'm like, okay, don't get it twisted. It's way not cool. That's what we're all about. But my thoughts exactly were, well, I'm in education. I know what it's all about. We live by acronyms, don't we? That's basically, we invented acronyms. Educators, we invented acronyms, right? Right, we definitely invented those. So I had an acronym. I said, my niece got something here. She's got something here. She really does. I absolutely love education. We know it comes with its trials, its errors, its guidelines, its rules, its policies, its wires, and sometimes technology, and that's way not cool, because it is not cool sometimes. So I decided to put my own twist on it. I wanted to live by my acronym, because I thought about it and I said, well, basically, what were my first impressions when it came to technology? What would be my twist when it comes to it? Well, T right here. It's terrible. It's terrible, 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 and troublesome, because sometimes it's what? Way not cool. Exactly. Sometimes it just won't work. It will not work today, will not work tomorrow, it will not work in 30 minutes, don't have me restart it, don't have me go to the other room and try it in there. Sounding familiar, right? Just won't work, it won't work. It's incredulous. Yes, I had to look that word up, you know. It is, it's not credible. It's not credible sometimes. We know that, we might as well just face up to the facts. Here I go coming into the school year for the new meeting, professional development. Oh, you guys, we're gonna start and try a new system, right? Have you tried it yet? So, you know, we want some credibility there when it comes to it, right here. So the S, I'll skip that one. And the T right here, time. That's the other 4-letter word. It takes a lot of time, doesn't it? It takes up our time, or at least that's how we feel. That's just how we feel sometimes. That's what we have that twisted. We have a twisted mind. It's way not cool, and it puts us in bad mood. And that makes us say that it's, and it's what? Way not cool. It's just way not cool. You've got me drinking bad mood brew. That's exactly what's going on here. Because that's my impression. I'm all twisted up inside. The whole point here is that in order to get out of the maze, we have to become amazed. So I see why I was all twisted. The technology impression I got was the bad one, was the first bad impression. Because first of all, I'm rushing to work here, right? Using technology. My Yugo broke down 3 times. Technology, right? So I rush to work, I go to the inbox. All the papers I don't need, I'm throwing what? Where? Where am I throwing them? In the trash. You know good and well when you get those papers in your inbox, the ones you don't need, you do what? What do? Throw them in the trash, and sometimes that's what? Way not cool. See, turned it around on you, didn't I? It's sometimes way not cool, but we don't need those extra papers, right? So I go to my inbox, I look at all my papers, watch the smoke from the copier, please. Technology, right? I go make copies of my lesson plans. I'm making copies of my lesson plans. I'm going straight to the teacher's lounge to make a quick phone call. Calling Miss Jennings and saying, Miss Jennings, Ian needs to stay after school today. We're going to have a longer program than expected. Made a phone call, go by the principal's office, turn in my lesson plans, right? So once I've turned in my lesson plans, then I got to go teach my class. So I'm going to teach my class, and while I'm in the middle of my class, my principal yells out over the intercom, Miss J, they call me Miss J for short, you need to come turn in your lesson plans. I did, Mr. Principal. No, you did not. And I'm like, okay. And the students are like, ooh, Miss J, you ain't turning your homework. And I'm saying to myself, it's probably stuck with the coffee and the glazed donuts is someone else's lesson plans. Are they not? So fine, I'm gonna have to make more copies. Fine, I'll go make more copies, but in between that, I have a little meeting here. My meeting is where I'm going to my leadership team meeting. I'm at my leadership team meeting. I made copies for all of them. We had a quick little meeting. Then after my meeting, I gotta go to bus duty. Don't forget, I had duty in the smoke pit. All my educators know that that's where the seniors were, right? And they were doing what? Smoking, right? Just couldn't join them at that time. But anyway, so there we were. Once I'm done with the smoking, I finally get to go to the bathroom. Oh, give me a hand applause right here. Woo. Thank you. Because you go through the day doing so much and running around throwing papers in the trash, and that's? It's what? Y'all are happy that you got the chance to throw papers in the trash, get to that finish line. You've thrown papers, you hadn't gone green, bad, tisk, tisk, tisk. You ran around the place for no reason. Why aren't we embracing the technology that we can use to do all of that? See, here's where we want to put our own little twist into it. Why don't we take this and look at it in a new way? You know, take that T and make it into tenacity. Don't be afraid to keep trying. Keep that go at it. You can always Control, Alt, Delete, and restart. Okay? You can always do that. You know, model that for your students when you start to wonder. You want to wonder, well, what will this do for me? Will this save me time from having to call Miss Jennings and let her know? Can I post something online? You know, can I have my meeting virtually, or we have a discussion group? You know, think about that when you're doing that, because our students are wondering too, and we model that technology with them. Think about integrating. Use the ones and the items that you see. Don't be intimidated. Go and ask your colleague. Say, hey, show me how to do that. Does that work for you? Ask around. Integrate whatever technology that you have. My astute colleague, my boss, Randy, said, yeah, this is what you need to say. Because we forget to ask. Go and try this. Go and try that. See if it's going to work for you. And in the meantime, while you're doing that, play it safe. Always stay within the guidelines. Don't be going to Walmart.com and Target. You guys know you've been doing it. Who's a couple of my people out there. So be very careful when you're doing things like that. You always want to play it safe, because if you don't play it safe, it's what? Way. Okay, you know, y'all need the pom-poms, because it's what? Way. It's way not cool. Try it and take your time, ladies and gentlemen. Take your time. Yes, I know it gets frustrating when you have to repeat, and it just puts you in this very, 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 very bad mood, right? But think about it. It's eventually going to bring some light to the whole situation. It's going to make you smile once you decide to learn from each other and decide that I know that is way not cool, right? One last way not cool. Way not cool. But don't get it twisted. You can really make it work for you. So keep that in mind, right? There we go.